Hello, dear viewers, friends, and all that. Welcome back to ARK Survival Ascended. This is TBT here, and today, before we do anything, I need to go over something that happened real quick, and we'll get to that. But first, actually, I think what we're probably going to do overall is we're just going to finish the house. I'm going to try with all my might to get that done today. Provided time allows, but I'm gonna make it allow because it's about time we got this thing done, or at least done to the point where the exterior building is finished. Even if we don't get like room divisions and whatnot done today, that doesn't matter. That's not important. Let's get the actual exterior done. Oh, the Dodicarus has phased into the into the earth again. There we go. You know, we're trying out some new phase shift technology here with this Dodicarus. He's our test subject. He's doing fine. Anyway, if you find yourself enjoying this video, go ahead, do me a solid, stomp that like button, comment, subscribe, all that stuff that pleases the algorithm gods, gives them their just due sacrifice so that this video gets spread all around the platform. And be sure to turn on notifications so you never miss a new video. It really does help me out, and I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Now, with all that out of the way, there is a little problem that happened between episodes. So, you'll notice right here that I have 2 Ceratosaurus and not 3. Well, I have 2 adults instead of 3 adults and no babies. What basically happened here, and you'll also notice that they don't have their saddles, and neither do these 2 Dinotherium that don't actually look like the original Dinotherium. Actually, they do look like the original 2 Dinotherium. It's just that their color schemes are reversed. But yeah, they do actually look kind of similar. So I need to apologize for something. Basically what happened was either I did a stupid or the game screwed up in some way, shape, or form. And what happened was I loaded in, and all my mods were deactivated without me realizing it. I don't know why I didn't even get a prompt that says, hey, your mods are updating. It was like, and no, you're screwed. It was like, oh, okay. And so all of my original Ceratosaurus and Dinotherium completely disappeared, along with their saddles and along with all the stuff in their inventories that they were carrying, which actually included some of my supplies from my original base. So yeah, that was actually really annoying. Yeah. Oof. Ugh. And I will admit that this sort of thing happened once before when I did my Fjordur Let's Play. Basically what happened was, but although it was a little different, what happened was I had a certain setting turned on in my game that made it so that when I had to dino wipe, I effectively couldn't without the game crashing. I don't remember what the setting was specifically, but it was exclusive to single player, and it was an easy fix that I just didn't think about. There's a wild Cerato around here somewhere that's making noise. But anyway, I digress. Basically, what happened was similar. I loaded in, and although it's similar in that I lost progress, it's different in that I had to reload the game from a previous save in the Fjordur instance, and it caused me to lose the max level acro that I tamed in one video, and yeah, that really sucked. And both of them required a similar situation. So all my mods were deactivated and stopped working. And I didn't realize that, and I loaded in the game. So all my modded creatures, all my modded items got deleted. Because effectively it was saying they weren't really active in the game. I don't know why I didn't get any prompt at all for that, or if I did, I didn't see it. But yeah, until further notice, I'm calling that a bug. And no, they did not need updating, because otherwise they would have just been updating, and I would have seen that in the top right corner of the screen. But that's not what happened. So, I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. But yeah, I ended up basically I ended up losing both my Dinotherium, their kid, and all the Ceratos and their children. Now, there should be a 3rd adult, but didn't bother with that. Now, I will admit, as you can tell by these levels here, that I didn't actually re-tame them. Well, I kind of did. I spawned them in and then did the do tame command. And that's not something I like doing, but I was, like, extremely pissed off and impatient, so I decided, screw it, I'm going to do myself a favor and not drive myself crazy. Ceratos wouldn't have been too hard to do, but the Dinotherium were kind of a pain to deal with. So, I do apologize if that bothers people. It quite frankly bothers me, but I also don't think it was unfair or unreasonable to do, because regardless of the nature of the error that caused it, when I mean by that is whether it was a human error or the game glitched, it was an unforeseen circumstance that wasn't meant to happen, and because of that I lost progress and could not get it back without doing this. And that to me is part of why these codes exist. I only wish the do tame command actually obeyed the normal taming rule of leaving off a level, although one of these Ceratos would actually be correct because it was imprinted, not tamed. Actually, now that I think about it, I think the Dinotherium would be right, too. They got 100% taming effectiveness, basically. So, I don't know. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Actually, one of these Ceratos should be level 220 because it was a mutant, but we didn't get that. Now, I will say I actually like the color scheme on these a little better. I'll be the first to admit that. But here, you can see right here, I have fixed the problem. My mods are all working again. I've added a couple of new ones, including automated ARK. Not sure how much I'm going to use it, though. It's there. But you can see right here that this female Ceratosaurus, or actually, this is the male. This one here is the female, has the exact same melee stat as the old one did. And I randomized it. Like, it was the rule that I have when I have to do a spawn-in like this is in much the same case as taming a wild creature. You don't get to do, you do not get to do mulligans. You take what you get and you move on. So I would have been fine if this thing's stats were trash. And as you can see, I think they're slightly better than the original female overall. That 42 food is looking nice. What's really looking nice is that 40 melee, which is, if I'm not mistaken, about the same as the old one. Actually, I think the old one was 39. So, it was like 39 and then the mutant had 40, something like that. I don't remember. But this guy right here has pretty mid melee and actually very, very good HP. He's got 45 points into HP. So, I actually got a bit of an upgrade. So, let's see what I got on the Dinotherium, because I didn't check. Oh my god. What in the world? Okay, we have... Oh my god, okay. I'm calling Cap. I don't... What? I guess the game likes me? Oh, no, okay. Wait. Did I level you? No. Right? No, I leveled this. Okay. I confused myself there. Alrighty. I leveled my mutated Diplodocus, but I think... Yeah, I do feel a little bad about doing it that way, because it's like, oh, because when I did it with the Acrocanthosaurus, I did legitimately retame the Acrocanthosaurus when it happened, but that was a case of it happening to a single creature, and all of its babies were gone too, but that wasn't as big a deal to me. You know, it was a single creature, whereas this was 4 of them, plus all the modded items that I had. So I think that in this case, it was worth it to save myself the time. And for the purposes of breeding, it actually makes my life just a tad easier. Because now everything's mostly the same level. And I think overall I got a boost. I don't remember what my stats were on the Dinotheriums, but they were not 47 into HP. I can tell you that right now. I don't know what they were, but I do know what they weren't. And I could just go check, but it really does not matter for the purposes of this. But what I am interested in is that yellow drop right there. So we're going to go grab that, and then we're probably going to get into it today. And I think once we get back to base to begin, yeah, we're just gonna go silent and get to building. Now, one thing I want to emphasize is I'm I'm not overly broken up about the loss that just happened. I was when it happened, but now that I've had like a day to kind of sit and process it, it's just like, you know what? We lost a lot of taming progress, but it's not like I had a whole army of Ceratos that just got deleted. It's like I had a bunch of them that I wasn't really happy about, and they were all taking up space and stuff. Now I've got 2, and I've got 2 that are basically the same. One being significantly better in the HP department, and holy mother of God. Alright, I guess we're taming a Sarco, as if I... Oh my goodness. Okay, this was in a yellow drop. See, I like the loot that we're getting now from these. Because we're not just getting, like, random, like, little grenade blueprints. Like, let's be on... I'll be real. The loot in ARK Survival Evolved sucked. Like, loot drops were garbage. In order to get any good drops like that, you had to go into caves or go underwater. Or you could get something out of a normal drop, but it was very rare. It was very, very rare. So I'm happy with the change, so. Yeah. Anyway, on the one hand, as I stated, I do feel bad about it, but I also feel better because I don't have a bunch of babies taking up space. And I think in hindsight, I was a little overeager to get the breeding project going, when what I should be doing is I should be taking the necessary precautions to get my house finished, get the facilities that I need set up, get all that going so that we can properly imprint on these creatures, and then we go from there. And thanks to Automated ARK, that's going to get a little bit easier. And it's like, I wanted to try to play vanilla, and I still think this is playing mostly vanilla. It's just vanilla with sprinkles, as I said before, and I think Syntac also said it at some point. Although I will admit, ice cream with sprinkles? Really? Okay, I take that back. Some ice cream is good with sprinkles. I don't think vanilla is one of the flavors that is. And not because it makes it taste bad, it just, like, messes with the texture. But I digress. Anyway. Oh, whoa, we got some activity here in this sector down here. What the hell is that Dilo? Oh, is that a Dilo or a Raptor? It is... Well, it is a Morau, apparently, according to Charlie. What do we got down here? A Dilophosaur, and what the hell was that over there? Is that another Dilo? Nope, that was a Packy. Packy is going to knock that man unconscious. But yeah, I think from here on out, I'm going to trigger silent mode, and we're going to proceed with the build. So I will catch you lovely people, at the end of the episode. Alrighty, and as much as I wanted to get more done today, I think this is a solid amount, and I also need to find a way to fix this thing, like this rooftop here. It's like, oh, I can extend this thing over here, and it's like, nah, don't work that way, kiddo. So I think what we're going to have to do is I'm going to have to take this entire wall here and bring it out one. Which is in actuality a big help to this thing, because here's the problem. Here's the thing, right? Like, either I take the house in one block on the entire side here, which I could do. I could do that. Actually, that might be the play. And by block, I mean like one tile, like one full tile in. So that's basic. Well, no, it'd be one full tile in. So you just you lose the two halves here. You make this the thing, and it would shorten the house on this side quite a bit, but it would still be a pretty big, structure, so I think we could make it work, and I can use those materials to expand somewhere else if I want to. And I'm probably going to take care of that off camera, and then from there, I'll come in and we'll actually get some more stuff done. Next episode, though, I'm going to need to take a little break from building. We're going to have to go do something fun, so we'll see about that. But it is coming along. It's coming along slower than I wanted it to, because, you know, you're running into unexpected problems along the way. You know, and this is one of those times, like, this is probably the most complex build I've done, in any ARK game. You know, all 2.5 of them. But, yeah. So... yeah, it definitely is. It's definitely interesting. I'm running into some problems because this isn't just like put a bunch of squares and boxes together or make a cylinder or yeah, like make a dome. This is let's make an actual house, and it is an entirely different challenge. I have some videos to help me that I will when we're finished. I will link all of that in the description. But oh boy. And that's mostly because I can't remember the name off the top of my head, and if I try and Alt-Tab to look at YouTube right now, it might crash the game, and I don't want to do that. So, I will make a note to myself to give that person a shout-out in the next episode. So, somebody please remind me in the comments. Ooh, I need to fix that too. Alrighty. But overall, I would say very productive. We've gotten, like, this entire wall structure and set of structures done. We've got... yeah, we still got more work to do. I'm going to need to take these foundations here and move them. I'm going to need to take... I'm going to need to take a full block off of this wall here, which is going to cause this to move inward. So we're going to have to rearrange the entire house, unless what we do is we actually connect this way or something. I don't know. I do not know. We'll see, and I will let you guys know. But in the meantime, this has been TBT. I'm signing out. If you enjoyed the episode, do me a solid. Hit that like button, comment, subscribe. Give the algorithm gods their just due so this video gets spread around the platform. It really does help me out, and I greatly appreciate it. But yes, I'm signing off, and I will catch you lovely people on the next exciting episode of ARK Survival Ascended.